Uh-oh. The channel died. That's not good. Let's see if we can't fix that. Oh, it's back. Just kidding. Okay. Well, we're back. Welcome back.
So it looks like Josh Bittner is down a whole rupee, but
Oh,
up
boy.
half a heart.
Oh boy. This is a seed. Ah, boy. Cool. This is going to be a fun one. I'd just like to check about a few of the early items that are fun. And, let's just say we're going to need a lot of cash soon here.
Oh, 2 bottles early, okay.
2 bottles is really nice in spoiler. If you get like a mail upgrade, and a fire rod, oh, man, it's a free seed.
Yeah, because you're not going to be spending a lot of time picking up heart containers and pieces of heart and all that.
Yeah.
Right into the well. Nice blue mail. 1 GT
blue mail and 2 bottles is just like infinite health in this mode.
Big key to Hera from the bottle merchant. That's something we
Seems useful.
May or may not need.
See, and let's give a quick shout out to our friendly homewrecker on tracking today. They have been gracious enough to pull the spoiler like, hey, look, flippers, and mark off all of the dungeon prizes. We see that Desert, Ice Palace are regular pendants. Turtle Rock is our green pendant today. And in order to get into Turtle Rock, we need Ether Medallion. Meyer Medallion is Quake. So, yeah. All right, we're going to Eastern.
Well, if the seed wants to be nice to us, we're not going to have to go into TR. But you never know.
That's right. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. Anyway, let's see. Oh, good, a hook shot.
So, that Hera Big Key's interesting then. Either the pilot knows there's something in the Hera Big chest, or it was just safe to grab at the time because they didn't know exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely something that if you're not sure, you go for it. Oh my goodness. All right, I've checked a few things. Just things that I will spoil just for fun. Not too spoilery, but the boots are like absolutely buried in the seed.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah. Like, I think I will be surprised if anyone gets them before like the 35-minute mark, maybe 40. They are like at the end of the seed. So that's cool. Let's just say that we will be required to dip into Hera in order to get the boots. Hey, where are we going? We're trying to kill this guy with the bombs. Got him. First try. What did we get on Josh Bittner's side there, over on the Uncle? We got a key to Turtle Rock. Yeah, okay.
That's an interesting thing to collect.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh, 2
Uncle had 2 Turtle Rock smokers. Okay, so there's 2 Turtle Rock over there. Huh. We got, looks like a heart for PH, and let's see what else we get here. Oh, nice bomb drops from the guards.
Okay, key to pod.
I'm very curious, just looking at Turtle Rock here as a pendant. I wonder if they're going to need more than just the 2 Turtle Rock Smonkies. Oop, Josh laying down an extra bomb there just for funsies.
Alright, what have we here? More cash.
More cash. Well, there you go. We needed that. Oh, we have a fairy. Oh, just kidding. No, we don't. Smart for PH to remember that. That's one of the hardest tricks in Rando.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, I just saw another item that's kind of messed up. How are we supposed to get that? Let's find out.
So, I can say safely that since we went to the trouble of going all the way to Zelda's Cell to get Zora money, we're probably going to be going to Zora at some point.
Yeah, sounds about right.
In fact, we might be going there as soon as we can get over there. Okay, that didn't really say much. Probably
man.
soon is what I mean.
There's a really funny item that is also buried in the seed I just found. There's a few items that okay. I'm not going to spoil what. We'll get to that. We'll get to see it, as the runners make progress through this. But I will say, there's actually a lot of room for divergence in the seed, and I'm very curious to see what order the runners are going to do things. A death warp to Uncle.
And speaking of divergence, here we go.
Yep, there we go. We got Josh Bittner heading south, PH heading southeast, and there's a big key on the island. I don't know what that is. I did not look that far. That's okay. We're at the dam. And we're going to the hobo. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting. I don't think that these runners will reconverge on routes until like 30 minutes plus in the seed. There's just so much you could do in different orders in this one.
Having the ability to parse the spoiler log very quickly is, well, hey, there's Quake. We're going to need that. Is a pretty important skill, so I'm apparently just going to leave that to you. All right, mini Molder
It's
cave.
tough. It's one of those things that takes lots of actual practice. Can't just YOLO it. But, these teams made it to playoffs. They definitely have shown through their performance this season that they can hang, and that's why they're here. And putting on this great show for us. Hey, the third Turbo Rock Small Key. Okay. PH says no. We're going to somewhere else. Where are we going? Zora, like you said. Huh. Oh, okay. There we go.
All right,
Oh,
and
hello,
there's the
Flute.
flute. Actually not a scam today. And as you said, if we're not going to be getting the boots for a while, having the flute early is at least a nice consolation prize.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, man. There's some things about to happen in this. Oh, that's funny. I just figured out what that key was. I'm just browsing now a little bit at this point.
Is it going to be a secret or no?
No, we're not going to need it, probably. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't see the runners getting it, but it's it's a key for Swamp. Alright, activating our flute now. We already have like a decent amount of items. It's kind of slowly go here, go there in the seed early on. It's not like a direct line to some of the stuff that they need so far.
Alright, so we're taking that flute up to the mountain.
Yep, they don't call it Death Mountain for nothing. But we're down to 1 heart. It's okay. Don't die. No. Okay. Okay. Just calm down. Settle down, Mr. Dead Rocks here. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, I thought I heard a fall, but I was looking at the other screen and I didn't see that. No, that was a good fall. We're supposed to fall that way. I might, if I was PH, I might like use my potion here. I don't trust these Moldworms. Especially for that. Yes, that is why. Okay. We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Hey, we got a glove. And a boomerang. And a small key to Mire, you know? Isn't Mire a pendant? No, Mire's a crystal. Yeah, we may or may not need that small key. If you're not sure, just grab it. If your pilot hasn't had a chance to figure out the route yet, then grab the things you think you might need. We are down to half a heart. This is fine? Question mark, probably.
And we're gonna walk Spiral Cave slowly.
Yep. Sad day when we have to walk Spiral Cave. I'm assuming we have to, otherwise, you know, friends probably wouldn't be here without getting the boots. We will confirm that here in a moment. Hey, look, heart drops from the berries. That's nice. Oh, they're in the
whole
super
fairy. Wow.
All right. Just kill one more and we get a magic refill, too. All right, Did we start checking the old man, but then realized we didn't need to? I feel like... Oh, it's a hammer. Ew. Oh, kill the berries! Kill the berries, get a magic! Oh, it's fine. I would actually probably consider it just to get resources. Unless it depends, like, if you know you need magic soon, then it's worth maybe doing that. But if you're not sure, like, if you know you don't, like, hey, I'm gonna go beat, I don't know, Eastern or something, then you'll get a refill on the boss, then it'll just waste time. Oh, we're going back up. This seems like a fun little circular bit of routing.
This does actually make perfect sense, if I am understanding correctly.
Where are we going?
Looks like we would be going to Hera now.
Oh, okay, yeah. It is a crystal. So I feel like there's something we need here. Besides just beating it. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't be here until later. And are we... We don't have... Oh no! This is like the perfect opportunity here. So he doesn't have bombs, so he can't do Harapot. But the map chest, which is in the next room, has 3 bombs in it. That's unfortunate.
Incredible.
And he didn't hit the switch. Fine. Josh Painter has 1 bomb, so let's see if that ends up making the difference for them.
PH picked up a bomb, but he's continuing this way. I guess, yeah, makes sense at this point.
Yeah, and then I don't think... Oh, what do we get here? Oh, let's go with small. Nice. I was going to say, I don't think PH is going to risk doing the hammer jump? The bomb jump here. Without either boots or a sword of some kind. So, that's fine.
Okay, I was wondering why he was doing this, but that explanation makes sense. Completely vanilla Moon Pearl.
Completely vanilla. Oh, nice drop off there. Nice walk through the bumper there.
So the entire Dark World package was up here on the mountain.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? That flute's super important early, but no money, you know? And funny thing too, I'm curious, honestly, about this. The Para Basement Cage had another 300, and like I would just grab that. You don't know, like if you need to go to pod early or do dig game or all this stuff, just it's $300. Just grab it. Yep, see, and then Josh Bittner showing us that on the other side. well, we got our first crystal down on PH's side on Team Past the Picanha, TM. And there's those 3 bombs. And there's a Moldorm in our way. Get out of here, Moldorm. We're good. Ooh, we're doing an old school airpod. Okay. I have no idea if this will work or not, because I can't see the shadow on this spread. Yeah, we got it. Nicely done.
Very nice. So it looks like PH is going to start in Village of Outcasts here. Or Skullwoods.
Or Skullwoods, yeah. Yeah, we could. Gross. Let's see. What are we getting here? Ew. Ew. I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing. I didn't get this far in the log. I just gave up. We don't have a mirror yet, huh? Where's that? Oh.
Well, not right there.
Oh, good. A powder. That is one of the most useful safeties in Spoiler. And if it's available like it is in this one, you just go get it.
The mirror is actually somewhere rather inconvenient.
Yeah. Alright, crystal done for Josh Bittner now. And the big key to Ganon's Tower. I think we probably need that. Unless we do major glitches, which we're not allowed to, so.
And we are into Thieves Town for PH. Let's see where Josh Bittner heads. Looks like, because he has pod money, he's going to go to pod and he's going to find some goods there.
I wonder where there's more money. Let's find out. It's a good place for some. We got that one. We got that one. Not gonna get that one. Not gonna get that one. We already got that one. Yeah, good. There's no more money. Cool. That kind of sucks. Seriously though, where PH gonna get money? What is it, 20? What is it, 50?
Okay, so he is just getting those mitts and saving and quitting out of Thieves Town. Oh, of course, he doesn't have the big key.
Are we going in a pod on Josh Bittner's side? Yeah, don't have the big key.
Because there would have been 50 rupees he could have got in the big chest.
Oh, can't get the big key without the mirror. Oh, look, a sword. It's kind of nice. Always feels good to have a little bit of safety. There's 3 bombs and a mirror. Let's go. We can't get into Mire right now. We have Quake, but we don't have a way to get in, actually. Where's our lamp today?
The lamp is on blind, actually.
Oh, so that's gonna happen. That's good. It's nice to know you're gonna get the lamp at some point. Alright, we're going to the back of pod too. What else could be in pod? Let's see. We got a sword.
Pod key and pod. That's nice.
Oh, just kidding. We're going down. Pod key and pod. Classic. Wait, wasn't there? Oh. Oh. Hello, Bo. Hello, sort of vanilla Bo in pod.
Pretty free piece of heart there for Josh Bittner. That mirror leading to a big key on Spec Rock to Thieves Town. So that's a forced double dip. Okay.
Yeah, sure is. There was the mitts in the front, which was required to get the mirror, etc. Oh, we're going back in. We're getting that 300 now. Said I hate being broke. Want my money. Get the money. Not quite a haiku, but you know, we could turn it into one with a little bit of work and finesse. Okie dokie. We are now at the dam. Get the mirror out. Alright, what's on the right side? Hey, another sword. Okay, that is 2 swords for Josh Bittner. And we're going to the back.
Okay, PH picked up a pod small. He's probably gonna go to pod now, I would think.
Yeah, that must be 2 for him now, right? Alright, we're going to the back of pod for Josh Bittner.
Oh, the swamp front door key. That's very important.
Oh yeah, it's useful. And we're going further, getting a little bit of money. And we got a heart. And we are healthy. Ooh boy. What is that, 8 hearts for Josh Bittner with blue mail? Not bad. I think I gotta tell my pilot, please stop giving me hearts now.
Alright, so you have to think that they're just gonna trade places now. Yep. Josh Bittner fluting to 3. To answer chat, I don't think either of our runners would have enough pod small keys to clear the dungeon right now.
Yeah, they would need the big key as well, so.
Oh yeah, that too. That's important.
I'm not sure if Gamachu knows about how big keys work in Key Sanity, but usually certain dungeons, like Palace of Darkness, for example, requires the big key to beat the boss. Yeah, we're all learning here, so. Yeah, so once again, like kind of we were saying before, the seed has a bit of possibility for routing divergence here that we're very much seeing, but we are now kind of snaking across each other's paths here. We're cleaning up what the other runner has already done.
You know, I wonder if that powder was being picked up as a safety on both sides, or because they actually want to go to Magic Bat.
Yeah, I think that was the big key for Josh. Powder's definitely a safety you want. It really depends also on certain dungeon layouts. Like if there's like certain places where you can use powder effectively, like right before the boss of Mire, for example. And if you don't have, or if you have like a way to catch fairies, that's also great. But if you want to just be extra cautious, like that's a good place for it. Or ooh, we don't have a pod small. We should have one.
Wait, where did
There was one on the bridge here. Oh, there it is. We could see it.
Interesting.
We just don't have it. No. It's fine. Alright. Hyrocast is small for Josh Bittner. Definitely don't need that, as we've done. We have already done the Zelda Cell for the 300 rupees. And there we go. PH gets his pod small.
Did Josh just go for the wrong chest? Is that
Yeah,
looks like
it. Mm-hmm. So a bit of a time loss here. A little unfortunate, but you know, still got a fair bit of seed to play. Like I said, you know, the boots are late enough that ooh, getting bopped by the turtles. The boots are late enough that you're going to end up doing a lot before you get to them. All right, now we get the heart 2, and somehow I think Josh Bittner is 2 hearts ahead. PH, I don't know where he got them. Maybe the Mini Moldrum Cave had some, or not 100% sure which ones we missed PH's side, but either way, looks like we have a route laid out for us now.
Yes, there was a heart container in Mini Boulderm Cave, and then I think it's just some odd pieces of heart here and there that make up the last one.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so it looks like we're going into Swamp Palace. There we go. Josh Bittner with their mirror now. PH going into Swamp Palace. Oh no, I said Josh Bittner with the mirror. Yeah, so Josh Bittner going into Meyer, and it looks like he's going to get booped by this fireball. That's actually unfortunate, because then he won't have sword beams for the second room.
You know, this is interesting what you were saying about divergences, because it looked like they were just doing Pod and Thieves in reverse order, but having a sword when Josh comes over here means he can actually go into Meyer.
Yeah, definitely. And no Big Key or Kane, so it looks like there's a reason that Josh wants to be here, which we will probably find out here in a moment. I'm curious. We have used up all of our pod smalls. Where are we going to find another one? There's one. There's one. Got that one. That one. Oh god, okay, well, that's kind of hilarious, actually. So, yeah, we can't get any more pod smalls to actually beat the dungeon until we go up Death Mountain.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah, now we have silvers. Neat.
Actually, that lack of pod smalls makes this Meyer play by Josh Bittner a little slightly puzzling to me, but then again, I don't have the level of experience and knowledge that these runners do.
Yeah, so okay, so there we go. There's our big key to pod.
Because I would think if no, that's not a complete thought.
Okay, we get a bomber down, PH. We're already mostly through swamp. That was fairly quick. We just said, let's go in here and get our silvers and be done.
Yeah, real nice when you don't have to do left side.
Ooh, are we going into ice at all? I don't think so. Yes, we are. Free sword chest. Yeah, okay. Well, there's one thing we need. Oh, no, we don't even need that. Yeah, we're not going into ice at all. Okay. I was just looking at things that they're skipping and wondering if they make sense or not. But, all right, we got Josh Bittner going back up the mountain. Let's go.
So he really wants another pod small, I think.
Yeah, so based on knowing where some of the stuff is, I actually like what Josh Bittner's doing here a little bit better than PH's side. So it's worth pointing out, I think people can start to put a bit of the puzzle together in their mind of what they think is going on, but Pod and Swamper are our red crystals today. There's something we may or may not want in the Pyramid Fairy chests. So, knowing what we know here, that going up Death Mountain is required to get at least one more pod small in order to beat the dungeon, we can do that and then beat Swamp and then get Pyramid Fairy all in one shot instead of having to flute around and mirror a bunch, wasting extra time on screen transitions.
Yeah, that sequencing makes more sense. It saves a little bit of travel time in what otherwise would just be, you know, an equivalent spending of time doing Swamp and Pod in whatever order.
Yeah.
I hope that sentence made sense.
Oh, absolutely. So. Is it? Desert's dependent. Oh.
Right, so something important in Cave 45.
Cave 45, yeah, what do we got here? A big key. Those are usually important, right? Of Easter.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
You know what? Yeah, I like that. Alright, where's PH going? Also up the mountain? No. Oh, we fell. That's not good. Alright, so I actually like what PH is doing here. So this is why we needed 2 swords early. We are going to Castle Tower with no keys. Wonder what could this be? What this could be?
I would wonder, but I already know what it is.
Oh, yeah. Good thing we have silvers. Hello. We have some Mario now. Let's go. Too bad we can't use it to get into Castle Tower with glitches.
So Samaria is nice, but we still don't have entry to TR, and we don't have the Meyer Big Key yet.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's right. We don't have Ether. Huh? Where is that? Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this, though. We're about to get a lot of stuff here and beat a lot of dungeons. From this, like, routing perspective, we're Meyer Big Key away from no mode here. So I'm very curious if, past the Picanha has no intention of getting the boots on the seed.
That would certainly
Like, I
be
don't-
something, but you're right. If it
Yeah.
doesn't save you time, you just don't want to do it. You probably can't afford to do it even in this mode.
I don't know how it doesn't save time. If you kind of rush it, if you route in such a way that gets you to them quickly-ish, kind of more or less what we're seeing on Josh Bittner's side, I feel like it will save you enough time to make it worth it.
And
You really
honestly,
need-
it's not
yeah.
even that long to get it, because you have to do your red crystal dungeons anyway.
Right, yeah, and knowing what we know where Red Cane is, you have to go up to that area anyway, so... Yeah, we're getting a not worth it. We're getting not worth it's from chat. I don't know. I consider them a safety. I'm bad. There's our ether. Now we can get into TR, which is what we were kind of saying we probably need to do at some point, which seems to be like soon here. And yep, we got Dark Turtles with the Fire Rod's not so bad. Just gotta be a little safe about it. And yeah, Josh does a good job taking care of it. PH going into the basement now to be blind. Do we need to get anything else in Thieves? We said that. We'll find the lamp here in a moment, right?
Yep. Lamp is on the boss. I don't think there was anything in the big chest. Unfortunately, the red boomerang does not work on Helmasaur.
Today we all learned.
Alright, that's crystal number 2 for Josh. And crystal number 3 for PH.
There we go. Yeah, we are just cleaning up crystals here.
So Josh is heading to Swamp, because doing anything other than that right now would raise some questions. getting our first look at Skull Woods from PH.
Yep. Just kidding. We looked like we were going in the front, but we're not. Just going into the back as Josh goes into Swamp Palace. Again, we're like not seeing any convergence at all from the runs. That's really cool. It's fun to watch a spoiler seed when there's like the routes are just barely different enough that we're able to see like what two runners come up with in a path in a quick amount of time. Hey, there's our Total Rock big key.
And that should be the only thing of value out of Skull Woods.
Oh. Got our nice little specky clip there. Both runners executing it successfully. Well done. And PH having an extra key gets to skip that Stalfos key, or Gibdo key, which is nice.
And here's Motula.
Yeah, we're going for hammer strats. Let's go. Hey, nice pattern for hammers. Oh, easy.
Well done.
For a book. Probably don't need that book. Considering we know where everything is.
Do not need that book.
Yeah, and we're having a little bit of trouble with Diver down here.
There we go.
Nicely done.
Alright, so this looks like PH gonna pick up a pod small key and then maybe venture into TR while here? Because chat was discussing that not rushing the boots allows PH to make one less mountain climb, so if you're going to be climbing the mountain, you'd probably just go into TR while you're here.
So we're going into Turtle Rock for past the Picanha, where Josh Bittner's finishing up Argus. And we know basically where everything is. The last thing we're missing is Meyer Big Key. Based on what we've found so far, we're going to make a wager, a guess that it's in Turtle Rock here. I mean, even though we know that, you know, that's where the runners are going.
I'm wondering if we're going to find Tempered before we finish this seed.
I think so, but not until later. Because there's definitely one buried deep in a dungeon that we are not going to touch today.
Oh, there's the fourth source. Yeah, we're gonna get it, but not for a while.
Yeah.
Looks like Josh is gonna make a quick stop at K45 before getting the boots.
I think that was some muscle memory from Peach getting 10 arrows out of there. Probably not really worth it. But, especially not when you have, 30 arrows. Now, hardest-stricken rando, don't open the door. And we did it. Good job. This is interesting. PH and past Picanha will be in go mode here shortly without the boots. Which means that there's not really a time to go get them anymore, right?
Yeah, especially if it's going to be late enough that it's not even going to save you the time it takes to pick them up.
Right. Especially having to walk the red bomb here, it's just, oh man, it feels bad.
It is going to be really interesting to see once our runners reconverge on GT how far ahead one or the other is.
Yeah, for sure. Is it gonna open the chest? Don't do it. Ah, well done. And the boots. And we dash. Off we go. Off to the races.
Right, this is going to be Samaria for Josh.
And climbing up that pyramid stair is not what you do to get here faster. You go up the left side where there's no stairs to slow you down. That's the fastest way to do it, so.
This is making me think how operating a magic mirror in an actually three-dimensional world would be a real headache.
Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully in the real world, when you bonk, it just... Oh, small key. Pod. Oop, we needed that, kind of. If we're going to be in here anyway, we might as well. And a heart. Okay. Got some really well done laser skips there from PH's side. And the big key to Misery Mire, past the Picanha, officially in go mode, has left to do Misery Mire, Pod, and Eastern. Cowardly Dodgers need to go to Laser Bridge, get their Mire big, and they need to beat Thieves Town to be able to get into Turtle Rock. So they're going to do Eastern first, then Thieves Town, then they have to, and they still have to beat Skull Woods. So
yeah, it's looking like PH is probably in the lead at this point, as chat's been saying. PH has just enough magic to use that Quake.
just enough, yeah. That's kind of important because he doesn't have the boots to go bonk some magic out of a tree. But with the flute, a couple bottles on hand, it's not the biggest issue. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, but we have silvers here, so this fight will be pretty trivial for the runners. Should be, hopefully. But yeah, this is like, you know, it's looking like a race. There's, I don't know. It's really hard to tell who's ahead until they enter GT, honestly.
One thing that may be worth noting is PH discarded his fairy to do a death warp in the basement of Hyrule Castle a long time ago. So he has only a red potion for safeties.
Mm-hmm. It's important. Getting this magic here is nice. Did we get Pod Big yet? No, it's right here. Yep, and we didn't forget. I was just like, don't forget. No, we're good.
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
Alright,
That's Armos down. Crystal number 4 for Josh.
are we gonna get a spooky here? We're not. That's fine. Not sure if they're unaware or haven't set it up, but you can use a fire rod shot as the equivalent of kicking up Boots Dust to save the spooky memory slot value.
You know, all this stuff about spooky is just completely fascinating to me.
It's a pretty cool trick that it's interesting that when they learned it, like, you know, how much work was done to like figure out the most optimal way to use it to make the game faster, you know. I think a lot of that happened like right before I started playing, so I wasn't even around pre-spooky actually. Not getting half magic though. It's a good question.
Oh yeah, Half Magic was in Mire. I completely missed when Josh picked it up, actually.
Yeah, that's not. I guess you can make that on the way, but I think with the equipment they have now, it's less useful at this point.
Yeah, we don't even have an invincibility item to waste magic on if we wanted to.
That's true, huh? Okay. Oh, we could have gotten one actually. Is there another one that we can find? No. Yeah, we're not going to get one if we haven't gotten one now yet. So, well, I guess PH can't get one. Josh Bittner can. Cane of Burna is in Bonk Rocks.
So this is going to be a relatively quick pod and Eastern combo for
Oh.
PH, and he's going to have 7 crystals.
Yeah. Yeah, probably I would say about 5 minutes or so to beat both of these dungeons. Position they're in, so. Be in GT at a comfy, like, 54 minutes, I would guess. And just gotta climb. See if we can get our Tempered Sword along the way.
You know, I'd say this might be close if Josh didn't have to go up to TR to get the Mire Big and then come back for Mire.
Right. Yeah, I think PH has very much shown his good understanding and knowledge of like moving the link sprite around the game. His execution has been very clean for this race. And there we go, Moth down for Josh Bittner. So yeah, some of the stuff like you can add up side by side and see, okay, how much time does Josh Bittner save in Thieves Town, for example, having the boots? It's definitely a significant amount, but doesn't mean that he still has to do a lot to get back to catching up to where PH is at currently. Ooh, not getting the arrows there. I guess we're going into Eastern next, so it doesn't matter. And there we go. Nice, clean Turtles room from PH. That's another thing where we saw a decent time save from PH's side. Something that doesn't require boots to necessarily like execute. But Josh Bittner went in there and had to spend a little bit of extra time shooting the fire rod shot.
Yeah, that was a really clean Turtles room.
Yeah. So we get the first bomb, get the second bomb, and down go the hammers. And easily done. Helmet down for PH. And past Picanha. Up to their 6th crystal. Just needs to beat Eastern before going into Ganon's Tower. The arrows. No, it's fine. Who needs arrows anyway? What even are arrows?
I mean, you only need 4 at this point if you're PH, right?
Yeah, a couple more in GT climb just to make it easy.
Oh no, I mean you can always just mimic clip to save your arrows.
Yeah. That would be pretty funny though, wouldn't it? Spoiler scene, and you run out of arrows, like, oh crap, I didn't think about this.
Thieves Town is always a longer dungeon than it feels like it should be.
Yeah, it's just, especially when you're in Go mode or effective Go mode, Thieves Town just feels like the longest dungeon ever.
Right, Josh is gonna face off with Blind here.
Oh, gets the first. Oh, misses the third or fourth hit, fifth hit. I mean, it's fine. Got some Mario blocks. We've got Master Sword. We've got. Well, we don't have Cape, but you know, if we did, we could use it for invincibility. We're good. We're good.
Things were
No
a little
issues.
interesting for a second there.
Yeah. And there we go. Now Josh Bittner has their lamp, and PH has finished up the Armos Knights and has 7 crystals. Is going to be entering GT.
So interestingly, they're both going to be going on a mountain climb right now, but for different reasons.
Yeah, totally. One will be to go finish the game, and the other one will be go get their last big key they need.
And PH picking up a blue potion, having plenty of money to spare. Oh, even more divergence, as Josh Bittner heads up through Paradox Cave.
Yeah, if you are able to not get deadrocked, this route is slightly faster than going up through Super Bunny. But if you just want to go through and get it done, going through Super Bunny is the safer route. And I think if you're going straight to Turtle Rock, it only loses like a second or two. So. We're not getting whatever's in Super Bunny here. I feel like I looked at it, but I don't think it was anything useful. It is a Podsmall. That's actually kind of hilarious. So I think we saw all 3 Podsmalls. There was one on Floating Island that Josh Bittner got, one on Laser Bridge that PH got, and then the last one was in Super Bunny Cave, turns out.
That's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Considering where everything else was. So. Alright, so Josh Bittner and Late Bit picked up an extra TR small earlier. They don't have to go steal one from the Pokey, actually. So this is going to end up being played pretty nicely to getting them that Meyer big key sooner. And it looks like we're going left here from PH. This was a question we were kind of wondering. Are they going to go for another sword for the finish? And with this advantage in entering GT at the time they did, definitely worth it. You know, be safe. Like, the only thing that can lose them the match at this point is to die. So do anything you can to not die is kind of should be their thought process and goal. Wow, that was a nice fire rod shot from Josh to stop that. That was pretty cool.
Also a nice powdering of the hidden bunny beam under the skull.
Yeah, totally. Now, full health, full magic. Good drops. And yes, we get a boomerang. Okay. We get a boomerang from PH's side. That will reset Spooky for the climb, making your fire rod shot not accidentally miss, and that only is really needed when you flute up to the mountain before your final ascent. Getting in that. Whoop! The sword beam canceled it out. No, PH. Okay, we're fine. Alright, Josh got a little body that looks like he's down to 3 hearts, 5 hearts, 6 hearts, 5 hearts. I can count. Can I count? It's fine.
Counting's overrated.
PH getting a little bodied too. It's fine. We're all there. We both got 5 hearts on either side. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right. Looks like Josh Bittner doing the safety play here. Doesn't want to accidentally get laser beam to the face. I don't blame him. Alright. No. It's not how you do that. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I see what he's doing. Oh, so he's just resetting the state. I think you just die at this point. There we go. I was going to say, just refill your health. It's probably... Just kidding, we had a fairy. It's not what you wanted to do.
His health.
Oh no, PH doing the energy strap. It doesn't have the boots. No. Okay, getting the fire rod out. And again, doesn't have the boots. Uses the slashing and the ice physics to get him to the door more efficiently. And Josh getting some fairies, or some potions rather, and going to be heading into Mire. Oh, PH missed an arrow because the landbow hopped to the right. What a jerk. What a jerk. But
I mean, you can't really blame it for trying not to die, right?
Yeah. And there we go. One of the most satisfying rooms in the game. Oh boy. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier about, wanting the boots to be late. Well, you had, we got half our wish. We didn't have to defeat Aga this time, though. Just a quick shout out to the runners here. If you've been enjoying what you're watching and you would like to see more, go follow PH and Josh Bittner. Both good runners, both really entertaining to watch. Oh boy. Okay, we have enough fire, it's fine. Let's see, we have powder, right? Yeah, we do. But we don't need it. We have 5 hearts. 6 hearts. We're full up.
And of course, the convenient full magic refill here.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, Moldorm. What do we got today? Alright, going to the top right. Do a second spin. We don't really need to, but that's fine. Just be careful. Nicely done. Last thing PH needs to do is make sure he didn't accidentally set up Quadrant Glitch. Wow. And the timed piece of heart. Full health. Why even get powder? What's the point?
I'm wondering, was that specifically made to be the 4th piece of heart intentionally, or was that just lucky?
I don't know. I really don't know. We can kind of keep that on our mind and ask the runners. Ask when they're done.
I'm inclined to think it had to be intentional, because you're not just going to pick up a piece of heart as the last check in the game for no reason.
Yeah, it feels like it. Like when I'm running this, I'll if we're like ahead enough, I'll just open that chest, but and then hope that it's something useful. But usually I'll ask my like, hey, what's in this chest? Should I open it? Should I not? Ooh, nice. 2 doubles so far. I think we can get this cycle. 1 and 2. Oh, we were just a little too low, but it's fine. And meanwhile, Josh Bittner taking down Vitreous for their 7th crystal. Just needs to head up, climb the tower. Whereas PH just needs to go and fight Ganon for the final fight of the game.
And here we are. It's Ganon.
Oh, we got the good spot for boots, if you have the boots. If you don't have the boots, this spot kind of sucks. But we'll see what PH can do with it. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, well done. And there we go. Nice. Nicely done. Nice 1-in-1.
Very nicely done. Excellent dodging, too.
Yeah, very much on purpose. I'm sure he was like, I'm going to hookshot the porch. I'm going to dodge the bats. I'm going to do all this on purpose. one. Oh, I don't think that's gonna hit. No, that's fine though. Just gotta be a little careful. Don't want to like do that.
Oh no!
Oh, no. No, PH, please. Oh boy.
Chat
It's
jinxed
fine.
it, calling it a clean run.
It's fine. Got it. Let's do this again, shall we? It's fine. It's fine. What are our stun prizes today? I was curious about that. I didn't actually check. A single rupee. Perfect.
All right, round 2.
One of the more optimal setups for bootsless phase 2. To get the one-on-one. Oh, just a potion. Use a potion. Just use it. Okay. Okay. It's like
Good call. Very good call.
There. That's smart.
Because of course, when you use it, you don't need it. But if you didn't use it, you would have needed it.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He won't get hit here for the rest of the fight. But you know, better to be safe than sorry, and not fall off the pit. Alright. Oh! Okay. We get 2. Get the torch glitch. Oh, no, we don't need it, though. It's fine. Just a double.
Nicely done.
Well done.
All right, and PH will finish first with an official time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 5 seconds. Looks like Josh Bittner's going to finish this one out. Making quick work of Gauntlet here. Very nice.
Nicely done. Get a silver in there. Just get one more. No, 2 more. There we go. There's 1. That Waldorf's taking a beating, huh? I feel like it's
I think
like
it's a
7 hits. Oh, yes, sorry. Good point. One of the other giant worms this game has to offer.
Yeah, I think if you were hitting a mold armor in the head that much, it wouldn't accomplish anything.
Except bounce. Nicely done. Was rope 2. It's a pretty jam and tune for the climb here, huh?
Yeah.
Been hearing the soundtrack for that new Super Mario RPG remake. It's really good. Looking forward to seeing, you know, maybe some of our creative members of the community can throw together an MSU pack for us. See what choices they come up with. That'll be fun.
Just a second, I'm trying to find out what we are listening to on Josh Bittner's side. It appears to be Dynasty Warriors 4.
Oh, okay, nice. Actually, don't know if I played that. Oh, no! Got booped. Ooh, right on the spikes, too. But that's okay.
If you have to take a fall, do it to Moldorm and not Ganon.
Yeah. One of those costs a little bit more time. Sorry, refill? Man, it's fine. I just love those well-timed things, even if they're on accident. Oh, sneak through, sneak through. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Nice.
Safe.
Oof, just barely missed that. Oh, nice one. Oh, could have got that one. That was just I bet the sword input was eaten there slightly, so.
Nice double. Ega is not playing nice today.
Yeah.
There we go. Nicely done.
Alright, just gotta fight Ganon here. One heart. I wonder if Josh takes death, maybe goes and grabs the fairy.
And decides against it.
Yeah. Or, you know, just goes for the fight. Oh, just kidding. Okay, yep. We're taking death, get a refill here. I think he'll get like 5 hearts out of this.
Yeah, it's the part of climbing the pyramid again after getting the fairy that would have taken most of the time, I think. So, I know that the Ganon patterns are the same for both runners, but if you fall or die, you get new patterns for the second fight. Are the second patterns the same for both runners?
So, from what I understand, the patterns don't change unless you get either into them or through them. I forget exactly. So, like, if you start phase 2 and die like immediately, you'll still get the same phase 2 pattern. But if you finish phase 2, it'll be randomized, I think. I'm not 100%
Interesting.
sure.
Alright, so far so good.
Yeah. Getting. Oh, just go. Oh, oh. We have a bottle? We have a potion? We do. Okay.
Alright, we're good, we're good. We're into phase 3. Well done.
Yeah, now we're in the easy mode, probably? Just don't hug the pig, and everything will be fine.
I love seeing the collection rates for Pilot Spoiler. 63
Yeah.
there for PH.
63 actually seems high for this mode, just like in general. And 63 in game time too, so trying to make it nice and symmetrical.
Oh, I appreciate some good symmetry.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there we go, Ganon down for Josh Bittner. He will finish with an official time of 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 57 seconds. In a moment. There we go. All right, we are joined by James FNX and PH. I believe James FNX was the pilot for PH.
That's correct.
Yes, hello.
GG's to you both.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Comms, and GG's to Josh and Lightbit.
Hello, GG's. Let's see if we
Hello.
can get them up in the room here.
Yeah. Man, that was actually pretty. I felt it was pretty clean until I fell on phase 4. Oh gosh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, let's get just making sure everyone can come in and join us. But yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see if we can get everyone in here and then ask questions about the seat. Did you like those bottles?
Loved them. Absolutely loved them.
Yeah, definitely nice early safety.
So, did you guys have a thought about trying to get the boots? I want to wait until they kind of join, but I want to fill a little bit of dead air because they did get the boots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I was looking through the spoiler and...
Oh, hello. Real quick, sorry. GG's to Josh Bittner and Lightbit joining us as well.
Hello, guys. GG's.
Jeez.
Hello.
Yeah, we were just asking about the boots play or not. One team got it and one didn't. So.
Yeah, I felt like they were deep enough in the chain and required so many different double dips of dungeons that it just felt better to put dungeons together and progress in the game, and I didn't think that boots were going to get us or cost us that much time by skipping them.
To my great chagrin, I might add, it was like, yeah, you're right. Let's not get them. And then I spent the whole seat being sad.
Well, it did turn out to pay out for you two.
Yeah, I mean, I think both decisions, depending on like what you want to do, how you route it, I could definitely see. Like we talked about it, but I think with the route that James put together, which I thought worked really well for what we were trying to do, it made sense to just say we're going to get the stuff we get, and by the time we would go back to get them, it's so late. We'd have to either do stuff kind of like not in optimal order, with like an extra trip back to like Eastern or something, just to have the boots for like 2 dungeons instead of just GT, and then it's like, it's fine. Let's just go without, because they save time, but they don't save quite enough time, I think, to make it worth Big Bomb, which is pretty expensive. Or at least for what we were doing. Like by the time we would have gotten to it, it would have been really late.
What if you mimic clipped? Did anyone think about that? Just curious.
We actually talked about it before the race, because PH is on a different controller than he has been for a while, and in one of the practice seeds we did, I did try and get him to mimic clip, and it didn't work out so well. So I just didn't want to have that on the table. We could have like potion glitched.
I guess that's what I meant, actually. Yeah. Just flipped past the mimics.
I think it was just one of the things where the combination of how things worked out and it's also right. It's like the middle of the race, and also I'd love to hear Josh and like what they have to say. But like I think for us, by the time we got to that kind of pivot point, it was sort of like, well, we've got the route that we're going to do. I think this works reasonably well, and at that point, it's like, oh, there's a bow here. You know, there's a key. It wouldn't have been like that much different to just get the bow and do the stuff. But by the time we had actually kind of like composited it together, it felt like it probably wouldn't have been worth it for where we were to try and like push for that.
Yeah, Late Pit and Josh, do you guys have any thoughts on that too?
Other than that, I am at least not 10 minutes slower than anyone good in the community. I'm only like 8 and change.
Well, I mean, you guys went for the boots, so was there any thoughts to the cost of like extra mountain climbs and stuff, or because the second half of the pod keys are all kind of annoying based on where everything else basically was. The boots, like, you know, saves you time in Thieves Town, Eastern, etc. And then you have to do all that stuff, or not Eastern, I guess, but you have to do all that stuff before you'd be able to get them anyway, or just eat an extra mountain climb.
That's gonna be more on Late Bit because I'm empty-brained and just followed directions. No, I also kind of made that call, like kind of putting a bead on the boots, trying to get those relatively quickly. So I was thinking about the chain of how to get there quickly, and it just kind of kept getting longer and longer. And yeah, maybe we shouldn't have did that. Oh well.
I mean, it's not obvious whether or not it's good. Even like, I feel like this is a very interesting seed, and something we definitely called out and noticed early, that both teams had like extremely massive divergence like as soon as you hit the Dark World, and then you never converged after that until GT effectively. So it was really cool to watch, and so that's why I think a seed like this could be very interesting to, as a, you know, give it a week of people trying to optimize the route and figure out which one's better. And people, you know, you can learn from that. Like, everybody will now know in the future, Bootser and Pyramid Fairy and Pod and Swamper Red Crystals, which one's faster.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends where all the keys kind of are at. I mean, at least we remembered, unlike in practice, that we were doing key sanity.
That helps, yeah.
And I wasn't even drunk for that one.
No, that was for raiding Homewrecker's chat for the midnight, the 3 a.m. mystery. That one was pretty degenerate. And then he was watching him like burn our eyes.
You gotta do it. Like, maybe that was if you had a few, you know, maybe that's the superpower, right? It's like, kind of thing.
No, I believe the superpower is after taking a break to do some laundry and stuff like that. It's called doing a vanilla preset run and then analyzing it versus like an actually good player's run of the game and seeing where I'm like losing time in every single room. But yeah, so GG's to you both. I mean, you know, an hour and 4 is pretty darn impressive given how stinkle the seed is. And I'm reading back chat that you had a fall at Ganon, so you really could have had the sub hour, but shame.
It would have been. I don't think it would have been quite that much, but it was in phase 4, so it was a little unfortunate. I whiffed on a arrow shot and then kind of lost my mind and just biffed it right off the wall.
Look, you gotta step your game up. Matt7898 sub houred me at SGL, so you know, get on his level.
What is the line? It's I'm 100,000 years too far behind, right? That's the anime line. It's like
well, it's like the 1,000 years from facing 1,000 light years from facing Brock or something like that from Pokemon Red.
There we go. I did see though, and Beer made the point. You guys actually clearly won this because you had the 69 collection rate. So
yeah,
nice.
And the 69th check was validation chest, so it was clearly required, and you needed that chest to pick up.
True.
So Gratos for the win.
Speaking of validation chest, James FNX, I think you already answered this in chat, but timing that full heart refill for that being the 4th piece of heart, was that intentional?
It was. There's actually 2 in the climb. There's one in Mini Moldorm room as well. So if PH needed a refill before Moldorm, we could have grabbed that one instead. So it was just a matter of when to grab that refill in that 7th heart, because 7 versus 6 is really important on blue mail.
That's some good thinking.
I paused. He asked me, and so I paused right before I went into the to buy the blue goo. That was checking how many hearts we had, or pieces of heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I guess y'all get to hang out for 6 days until game 2 for some co-op retrants. Figured we would
Sorry, I got a
zag
little bit
instead of
nauseous.
zigging. Hope you're ready for that garbage. That I shall not play, so yeah. Then hopefully we take that one, and then you get to choose between Randomizer and plain old Open AD. I think that's what's left. There's no other choices for you.
I think I'm gonna have a headache on Friday, so I mean,
Every veteran seat is a headache, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait a
sure.
second, man. This is your moment. This is your Willis Reed time. Let's go.
It's
Look
gonna
at it
be
for the
all right.
sideline.
I'm dodging that one, so that means I'm throwing home and late bid under the bus for that one, and PH is a disgusting dirty dodger for that mode. So
Darn right. I'm actually I'm actually an honorary member of the Cowardly Dodgers for the next 6 days.
there's like 5,000 people that are like honorary Dodgers. Like Sean Rhapsody, who was
Yeah.
supposed to be on the team this year, but his family got a puppy, so it's in the it kind of constant. It was at when the league started, for like the time commitment for like practice and like playing in the league. He has to like anytime that he's home from work, he's got to watch the little puppy so it doesn't chew on stuff, because it's at puppy chew. It's at chewing stuff mode, so he couldn't play. And then that's when Home stepped in super late. That was great. And then obviously the OG Cowardly Dodger himself, Gamachu. Just nasty Cowardly Dodge anytime I offer NNG or vanilla preset. Yeah. Who else is going to be a Cowardly Dodger? There's a lot of Cowardly Dodgers out there. You know who you are.
Right.
Cool. Well, GG's. When is sorry, I missed a little bit. When is the next race scheduled?
Friday.
Friday afternoon, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Cool. Looking forward to that. That's a good.
That makes one of us.
I was gonna say, is that something you watch instead of football, or is that am I on the wrong day here? I always forget how that works.
On Black Friday, I don't think they play. It's Thanksgiving
that's
Day is
Thursday,
the
yeah,
football
sorry.
games, but
I'm totally an American. I know that.
yeah, it's not as if we like live on the other side of the same cities from each other. But but no, I don't really follow football much. But
This is actually like the rare group that we have like a lot of people in Pacific on Pacific time zone.
yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah, I'm
Kinda
feeling pretty out of place here. Dirty
It's all
central
right.
scum here.
Get out of my
Nah,
house.
brutal. I know we're not like part of the the Seattle crew. Like literally, it seems like everyone is in Seattle. It feels like. But yeah. GG's. Best of luck in game 2. Hopefully we take that one, and then we'll have to figure out something for game 3, unless like you want to be responsible gamers and figure that out, like kind of in chat in the meantime, just in case, because I know we'll be kind of pushing up against it by game 2. So
Yeah, I think we'll and actually Teppa and James had made the point. We'll definitely get some scheduling stuff in
yeah.
advance too, because you're absolutely right. We should be prepped there. But no, just
I was just kind of
I got you
thinking, I'm
both,
like,
GGs.
wait a second, we got like 3 days for a game 3 if we take game 2.
Yeah. Yeah, no. We'll get it all sorted.
Yeah.
But just thank you, Beer, Blue Link. Really appreciate both of you, and of course SpeedGaming. And then Home, thank you for tracking. Hope that everyone enjoyed this. This was really fun.
He only did that to track so that we could get a restream, so he could humiliate me. Like our team is really toxic. So I mean, he's like, "Oh, perfect. Josh is running. I'm gonna like make him look like a fool on the biggest stage. Can't wait."
There you go.
Nah.
GG's. No.
Yeah, exactly. And especially when I saw Beer sign up for chat, I'm like, uh-oh, we're gonna get a Red Riot Act when I make everyone's eyes burn in this seed.
Yeah, I brought my marshmallows for this roasting.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I really enjoyed it
Looking
too.
forward to watching it back.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the divergence, since you're talking about they held off on Boots a while, and we tried to make a beeline for him as best as we could.
That'll teach you not to listen to your pilot.
Oh, sure, I'll just play blind, because I'm so good at the game, they could have a pilot spoiler, and, I would, I'd totally win, right? But yeah, thanks to everyone, Blue Link, Beer, Homewrecker, home and home. Everyone at SpeedGaming, volunteer for tracking and calming, please. We would love to see as many matches restreamed as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Just echoing some of the sentiments as well. Blue Link, it was a great pleasure to calm. It was our first time calming here, and looking forward to doing more for the rest of this league season.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully this will not be the last time, and hopefully future races will be just as interesting as this one.
Yeah, definitely. And GG's again to all the runners. Thanks again to Homewrecker for tracking. And looks like I don't actually have the schedule up, so I'll probably do that.
I think there's some more video game playing this afternoon and evening. Let's see. One of us in this call will actually be responsible and check.
Yep. There's
a match on SpeedGaming 2 right now.
Ooh, you can go watch that and check that out.
Then there's one at 8 o'clock as well on SpeedGaming Prime.
Sweet.
Oh, that's Hitman and okay. Oh, that's speaking of retrants. Oh, baby, you're gonna watch some retrants tonight. It'll be Hitman and Orange versus Jettaman and TJ. That's pretty sweet. Those are some pretty good runners. I don't think I've defeated any of those runners in a race.
Yep, GT Division bringing the chaos out of the gate again.
Oh yeah.
Right. Cool. Yeah, so go check those out. We're looking forward to more of those. And, everyone, thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time.
Yep. Thanks, everyone. GG's.
GG's. Bye-bye.
GG's.